Alright, what's going on, guys? So I made a decision to make a change for this spring's turkey season. Now, last week I went out to the drawing board at the range with my benelli, with my Titan choke tube, and with my fderl premium 2 3/4 inch shells to see what type of pattern I was getting with my new setup. Now, the first shots that I used to get an idea of the pattern were these fderl game loads, 1 ounce shot, number 6, 2 3/4. And I followed up with the fderl turkey load, 2 3/4, 1.5 ounce, number 5 shot. Now, after about 8 shots, I was kind of alright with what I was getting in the results. And at 30 yards, this is where I'm at. Now, it's just a handmade freaking drawn target, but I had the bead right between the black line and the green circle representing the brain. And as you can see, one went right in underneath, but most of the shot was about 6 inches low. So I'm not really sure the reasoning behind that. So again, I went back and did some research, and fderl Premium's website says that these shells that they came out with for turkey hunting, and that they also utilize in their black cloud for waterfowl, uses the flight control wad. And they say they're best with choke tubes that do not restrict the wadding or strip the wadding from the load as it exits the muzzle. Now, if you look closely, and hopefully this comes in, you'll see these little white lines as I turn the wadding. That's actually from the fingers that are in the Titan choke tube. So I'm actually thinking that at an extra full setting with that choke tube and the flight control wad that fderl uses, it's actually hurting me instead of helping me. So what I decided to do is pick up another box of those fderls, but instead of using a low brass, I found these in high brass, which I was actually pretty excited about. And they've got a 1/4 size more ounce of a shot, still a number 6. And I also found these Hunter Specialties life-size turkey targets, which gives you a list of information right here that you can notate to help you out when patterning and selecting your shot shell that you're going to be using for turkey hunting. And of course, as I'm looking around and I'm thinking, okay, I'm on the right track, I obviously have an outcome that I'm not comfortable with. I'm really enjoying fderl, but I look over and I see these guys. And I'm a big fan of the Winchester Supremes after picking up a box of their double-odd buck in a Winchester Supreme, and I happen to see that little gold gobbler right there. So I flip it over, and that's what I'm looking at. High velocity, 1,300 feet per second, 2 ounces worth of shot in number 5. Same as my fderl, but the big difference is right there, 3.5. Not gonna lie, I have never shot a 3.5 inch shell before. I've always stuck to my 2 3/4. They've never led me the wrong way. But I think for that benelli, and just for the simple fact that I can put 3.5 inch shells through that mother, this is what I'm gonna end up going with, and I'm gonna try it out for this spring season. And it sure does make those fderls look really tiny. So, shoulder permitting, if I happen not to break my collarbone after shooting these 3.5 inch puppies, and the drawing board, as I hit the camera, with this target, I'm hoping to achieve the patterning and the performance that I'm looking for. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out for now. When I get the chance to get this out and do some pattern work with it, I'll bring you guys along for the ride. Hope you enjoy. As always, catch you guys later. Be safe and have fun.